The value of XRP skyrocketed to an astounding $1.50 after the CEO of Ripple made a shocking revelation that the company would soon file for an IPO and reach a settlement with the SEC. As market experts and analysts have once again linked the price of Ripple's shares to remarks made by the company's chief technology officer, which suggested that Ripple and the SEC had reached a firm agreement. Additionally, September 29, 2023, has been set aside for an official announcement regarding Ripple's first public offering. Folks, this isn't just hearsay, it has been confirmed. However, before we dive into this exciting update, consider that Industry Watchers has predicted that XRP will reach $150 by September 29, 2023, which means you could walk away with a cool $15,000. Let's unravel this mystery without further ado. Well-known Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz confirmed some groundbreaking news. Recently, it was announced that the celebration of Riverside's victory will take place on September 29, 2023, in New York City. Please be sure to reserve that date in your calendars. In addition to commemorating their historic win over the SEC, this event will serve as the backdrop for a historic announcement about the IPO and settlement. The cherry on top is that David Schwartz has hinted that he might personally attend the announcement. This is consistent with the information I will be sharing with you, which is unquestionably true given that not only have the highest-ranking Ripple officials verified it, but the Securities and Exchange Commission and numerous legal experts have also echoed the same opinions. This describes in great detail the extensive research, in-depth discussions with SEC insiders, and in-depth examination of legal reports, all of which culminate in a definitive settlement announcement on that date. Additionally, details regarding the SEC's secret meeting that happened on September 14, 2023, are currently only partially available. What is the specific agenda for today? There are 4 main concerns, all of which revolve around Ripple. Upon closer inspection of the topics covered at the SEC's private meeting, we find that some of the concerns included the initiation and resolution of injunctive actions, administrative procedures, lawsuit claim resolution, and other issues pertaining to examination and enforcement actions. The reason this meeting is so intriguing is that, in addition to being private, the SEC's decision to remain anonymous suggests that the organization may be considering the potential of striking a settlement that could involve Ripple. Now, let's focus on John Deaton, the lawyer for Ripple SEC in this matter. Significant individual Deaton has been appointed to represent a big group consisting of more than 75,000 XRP aficionados. What is his point of view? It is his fervent conviction that the SEC is moving in the direction of reaching a resolution with Ripple's. After all, there is a rumor going around that the SEC is the one who is beginning the process. We are working hard to convince the press that XRP should be classified as a security, but nevertheless, the results of our in-depth investigation point to something else. In fact, since the SEC has not even satisfied the preliminary requirements to move forward with an appeal against Ripple, it would appear that the Supreme Court has no real interest in appealing the Ripple case, which runs counter to conventional wisdom. Instead, they are playing a strategy game in which they are seeking to negotiate a compromise with Ripple. Their current position is not nearly as powerful as they would like it to be. The recent ruling, which determined that XRP is a cryptocurrency and not a standalone security, was a financial setback for the SEC, putting them in a position where they are on the defensive. They are in a difficult situation and are probably angling for a victory, even if it's simply a settlement at this point. Therefore, what is the SEC's game plan? They are threatening to file an appeal with Ripple in an attempt to force Ripple to comply with their demands. This is a tried and true method of bargaining, and other people might also recognize the benefits of making a deal. Let's not forget that XRP was determined to be a separate entity from securities for regular investors. It is interesting to observe that XRP has discovered this unique dual circumstance. XRP was treated as a security anytime Ripple conducted business with financial institutions or any other kind of institutional participant, but it was not regarded as a security when it came to ordinary investors. One strange inference that can be made from this dichotomy in the days leading up to September 29, the landscape suggests a likely settlement where XRP would be freed of its security designation, even for institutional investors. If the Securities and Exchange Commission had offered clear rules identifying XRP as a non-security in both an institutional and retail setting, Ripple would have likely been willing to negotiate a settlement. This might have a cost for Ripple, and that cost could be in the shape of a monetary fine, the metaphorical equivalent of a smack on the wrist, or even an admission of guilt. If such a thing happened, the value of XRP may skyrocket. Current estimates range from $50 to an incredible $150. For instance, XRP has risked his reputation by declaring that the price of XRP will hit $1.50 by the end of September, failing which he will bid due to his account. This is a bold claim, to be sure, but there is reason to be concerned. According to certain projections, it wouldn't be unreasonable for XRP to reach anywhere between $1.50 and $150, based on the claims made by the CTO of Ripple predicting an upcoming settlement and an IPO. My positive outlook and the manner in which I talk about it are both a result of my belief in the feasibility of XRP. A strong memory of the past, one more well-known figure. On July 18, 2023, Judge Sarah Netburn made headlines when the court ruled that XRP is not inherently a security. Prior to her direction being abundantly evident, Judge Netburn was in charge of overseeing a portion of the lawsuit. Since then, Ripple and the SEC needed to set up a time to talk about a resolution as soon as feasible. Ripple has demonstrated that it sticks to a plan. When considering the larger picture of the circumstances, Ripple recently unveiled an intriguing strategy that entailed reallocating 80% of their monthly escrow release while holding only 20% of it for themselves. It implies the possibility of an SEC settlement, which would include restrictions on Ripple's escrow operations. What other purpose could Ripple have for returning money to escrow instead of sending it somewhere else? It seems like a deal has been reached that requires returning 800 million XRP to escrow and placing it there. Beyond Ripple's purview, this action is advantageous to XRP holders as it will reduce the amount of coin available, which, when paired with the growing demand for it, might lead to an increase in its value. Furthermore, there is information coming up that will simply astound you. Rumor has it that Fortress Blockchain Technology, a subsidiary of Google's cryptocurrency payment program, will use XRP for cryptocurrency transactions on Google's platform. Estimates that XRP will reach $150 within the next 6 months are not only reasonable, but they also seem low. The value of XRP may potentially range anywhere from $100 to $500, according to the projections of various analysts, including one from Wells Fargo. The fundamental value of XRP as a cornerstone of international financial transactions must be emphasized since it is so important and has the capacity to channel trillions of dollars, which would both reduce demand and boost it. Due to this dynamic, the supply could potentially increase to thousands of dollars per coin. I have made some actual cryptocurrency investments in order to keep this prospect at the forefront of my mind.